Hi, it's Nana Diana here on another rainy day to read you a book. I hope you're as excited as me. We have a new book and it is called Harry and Lulu. And it's about a dog named Harry, but this is a different Harry dog. It's not black and white with spots. And this is Lulu. And we know some Lulus that are very nice little girls. But this Lulu seems like she's a little bit naughty. And the book is a little bit long, but you guys like long books, so we might have to do it in 2 parts, but you're used to that by now. So let's get started. Harry and Lulu. Parents weren't altogether bad when little Lulu asked for the 40th time, "Please, can I have a dog?" And they answered loudly, "No!" They did give her Harry, a stuffed red toy poodle. And here you can see her parents are saying no, but they have bought a little toy poodle for her. And his name is Harry. But Lulu went, "Lulu, I want a real dog. I want a real dog," she yelled. And she threw poor stuffed Harry onto the floor and kicked him and stamped her feet and banged the wall and slammed her door. Whew! Well, all children, even wild maniac children, deserve a wish now and then, or at least half a wish. And one night, Lulu got hers. Well, here, she has just gotten her new dog toy, and she's not happy because she wants a real dog. So she is not very kind to that dog. She stamps her feet and she throws them on the ground. Not very grateful, is she? Let's see what happens next. It was Thursday. At 9, Lulu was supposed to be asleep by 8, but she read 5 comic books and 1 spooky chapter of a mystery book before she finally fell asleep. That's when Harry, the toy poodle, barked. "Woof! Woof!" Okay, it was kind of a squeaky bark, but it was a bark all right. Lulu woke up with a start. "Harry?" she said, looking at Harry. And here she's been in bed when she's supposed to be asleep. She's reading a scary book, doing different things that she's not supposed to be doing. And she heard her toy poodle barking. That's interesting. Harry jumped up on the bed and licked Lulu's face from top to bottom. Lulu was delirious. Then she remembered. "Wait a minute," she said to Harry. "You're not a dog. You're just a," and we won't use this word very often, "stupid stuffed animal, and maybe I should throw you out the window or kick you down the sewer or something." Lulu went to grab him. Harry thought of yelping for help, but instead he decided to speak English. So here, she has found out that the dog is acting like a real dog, but she doesn't believe it. Harry's like, "Oh, is she gonna throw me down the sewer?" That would be very nice. "Lulu," Harry said, "you should never kick a dog." Harry gave a wiggle, as if his side hurt. What an actor. "But you're a toy," Lulu defended herself. "You shouldn't even think about kicking a dog," Harry stood his ground. "All right, already," Lulu shouted. "I'm sorry," she whispered. Holy moly, an apology? That was a first. And though it would have been nice to stop right there, Lulu didn't. She didn't skip a beat. "You're still a toy," she declared, "and I'll prove it." Lulu put on her slippers. "Follow me." Harry followed Lulu out the door and down the stairs to the kitchen. So here we have Harry yelling at Lulu about not ever kicking a dog. And here she has told him, follow me down the stairs. But at least she did apologize, huh? On the counter in the kitchen, Lulu found a canister filled with dog biscuits she had made her mother buy in anticipation of, well, you know. And she offered one to Harry. Here, let's see you eat one of these, she dared him. Yuck, Harry thought to himself. I'm not eating a dog biscuit. I knew it, Lulu said. I knew it. Lulu's eyes got all watery. You're no dog, she said, determined with all her might not to cry. So she thought she would test to see if he was a real dog by giving him a dog biscuit. And he says, yuck, he doesn't want a dog biscuit. Now Lulu looks very sad and is starting to cry because she thinks he's not a real dog. Lulu put away the biscuits and tried to cheer herself up with the pumpernickel bagel. That usually worked, but Harry went nuts. I love bagels, he said. He spun around and he jumped and he snatched Lulu's bagel right out of her hand. Hey, she shouted. Harry was in heaven as he chewed with gusto. Lulu sighed. I guess I'll never have a dog, she said. But I'm a dog, said Harry with his mouth full. Well, I'm a dog. You are not, you are not, you are not, yelled Lulu. I am too, I am too, I am too, growled Harry, and maybe I'll pack up and go to where I came from. Oh yeah, Lulu smirked. Where's that? Abe's toy store? France, said Harry. So here, Lulu has decided to eat a bagel, but that is what Harry really likes to eat. So he snatched it away from her. Now he's chewing it up. And she still doesn't think he's real. And he says, okay, fine. I'll go back to where I came from in France. France, Lulu piped up. I don't believe you. See if I care, Harry replied. I'm leaving. At that, Lulu thought and said, well, maybe I'll go with you. And Harry said, why don't you, big shot? And Lulu said, okay, I will. And Harry said, good. So Harry and Lulu, both still steaming, started to walk toward the back door when suddenly Lulu stopped and exclaimed, I can't go like this. Not in pajamas. To France. Wait here. Don't move. So now she has decided that she will go to France with Harry, but she has told him to wait because she does not want to go in her pajamas. And Harry was halfway out the door. Lulu scurried up to her bedroom where she put on one outfit, then another outfit, then another outfit until she had tried on every outfit she owned and decided that the first one was the best. It did look very nice. She had a hat and everything. Then she ran back downstairs to the kitchen where Harry was waiting like a gentleman. Here we have Lulu, who has tried on every single outfit she has, but has decided on a little coat and a little French beret. And here's Harry being very polite, waiting for her with a flower in his mouth. He is a gentleman. Lulu opened the back door and they both went outside. Isn't it far to France? Lulu asked as they walked down the block. It only seems that way when you're traveling at night, explained Harry. He really didn't know what he was talking about, but it didn't matter to Lulu and it didn't matter to Harry either. They were having a great time walking together. Such a great time, in fact, that before they knew it, it was morning. And they had arrived in Paris. Oh, it's beautiful, exclaimed Lulu. Yes, it is, said Harry as they stopped to take in the view. So here they are walking at night, all by themselves, all the way to France. And over here, they have just arrived in Paris, and there they are, checking out a view of all the beautiful things you can see in Paris. They stood on a wide boulevard that had a name that neither one of them could pronounce. There was the Eiffel Tower, there was the Louvre, there was Notre Dame. Still, even in Paris, Lulu was Lulu. So here you have a big picture of France and Paris and the Eiffel Tower. And maybe if you look hard, you could see the cathedral at Notre Dame. Maybe that's right there. And all the traffic and all the fun things you could see if you went to Paris too. Beautiful city. Now, go away and do something, Lulu said to Harry. I don't want people to think I'm hanging around with a stuffed animal. Harry looked up at Lulu with his big dog brown eyes. Even if Lulu didn't know it yet, he was a dog, her dog, and like all dogs, he had a heart as big as the moon, or Jupiter. And though she could say and do all the mean things in the world to him, he still loved her and he was loyal to her. And so, as not to embarrass her, he walked around pretending not to know her, but he never took his eyes off of her. So here, Lulu has been mean and told him that she didn't want to be seen walking around with a stuffed dog toy. Which kind of hurt his feelings, but he loves her anyway, and he's going to follow her all around Paris. It was a lucky thing, too, that she followed him because Lulu, who first sat at an outdoor cafe and had hot chocolate, very Parisian, and then strolled around and looked at the buildings and the sculptures and the people going by, she didn't know where she was going. A car speeding and bleeping its French horn all the way had turned the corner and was headed straight for Lulu. Harry ran. He ran and he ran and he ran and he ran and he jumped into the air and he nudged Lulu out of harm's way. But he went sailing straight into the rushing river Seine. Oh, no. So here, Lulu has almost gotten hit by a car, a truck, and he has pushed her out of the way. But when he pushed her, he fell into the river. Poor Harry. Do we have enough time? Okay. Let's see if I can finish. We're almost done. There's a dog in the river, a bystander called. There's a dog in the river. A crowd gathered. Lulu stopped. She looked. She was about to yell, that's not a dog. It's just a stuffed animal. But she couldn't get out the words. She saw Harry's head bobbing up and down in the water, and she heard his squeaky voice say, Lulu, help! Lulu, help! First her heart raced, and then her legs raced, and suddenly she cried out, that's my dog! She jumped in the water, she scooped Harry up, and she carried him to safety. Lulu was a good swimmer. Harry, Lulu cried. She hugged him with his scrappy short front legs wrapped around her neck. Oh, Harry, she said, and she gave him a big, fat kiss. And there they are. He's fallen in the river, and she has decided to go get him. And they are happily reunited. Gotta hurry. Filled with dog love, Lulu thought of nothing else, and in no time she and Harry were back from France, upstairs in her bedroom. As their eyes closed, Lulu said, you're not really from France, are you? No, Harry murmured. Indiana. And they both fell asleep. So, they have fallen asleep together in the bed. The last page, Lulu's parents, the kind that get up very early, said, look, she loves the toy. But little did they know. He's not really a toy, is he? He's real. And that's the end of our story today.